Globalization and colonization of the British Virgin Islands. Who, what, where, why, when, and how? Who colonized the BVI? The first known settlers on the BVI were the Arawak Indians, but by the time Christopher Columbus had discovered it, the Indians had already gone extinct from more aggressive Caribs. Spanish forces came and left, after which the islands were controlled by pirates. After that, the main colonizers were the English. What the explorers saw when they came. What the explorers first saw when they had arrived at the BVI were local Indians who were peaceful and calm. At that point, Carib's development was at the stage of stone polishing and pottery making. But then, the explorers took them in as slaves, and many died from diseases that the Spanish brought. The Spanish came looking for gold, but didn't manage to find any either. Why was it colonized? The Spanish colonizers were looking for gold and silver. They did not find any on the islands, but they killed and enslaved a lot of locals. Later, British colonizers were looking for land to grow sugarcane and sell sugar. BVI was good for that, and slowly BVI became an English colony. When was the BVI colonized? Christopher Columbus had discovered the BVI in 1493. By 1555, the Caribs had almost been completely wiped out by the Spanish, but later BVI became a British colony when the English planters started growing sugarcane. How was the BVI colonized? The BVI was colonized by force because the Spanish settlers had killed everything in their sight. Similarities and differences between the Bahamas and the BVI. Similarities. The Bahamas and the BVI were both discovered by Christopher Columbus. The Spanish destroyed the local population of the Lucayans in both countries. The Bahamas also had a period of being under the rule of pirates for some time. Also, at the end, the Bahamas was under the rule of British governors. Another similarity was that in the Bahamas, they also brought lots of slaves from Africa to work on their plantations. Differences. When the English came to the Bahamas, they tried to grow cotton, sugarcane, tomatoes, and tobacco, but they couldn't since the soil and dirt weren't the right types. In the BVI, the settlers could grow sugarcane more successfully. How its globalization impacted this colony. In modern days, BVI has two main businesses which are very important for the country: financial services and tourism. Tourism is a result of globalization because people read about new places to visit and can travel easily. People from all over the world are visiting BVI to enjoy beautiful beaches, snorkel, and sail.